Okay, so I'm sorry I didn't really post a video earlier. I was kind of waiting on some interviews or something to come from their website, which didn't really happen. I guess not too much happened today. I thought there would be more, but they did interview three players today, which was, well, that they showed so far. There may be more coming more along in the night, and I just did this too early. As of right now, they kind of only did ones with Anthony Harris, Kendricks, and TJ Clemmings that I know of anyway. That were posted to their website. Like they may have had more, but I didn't want to release a video at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, but what this got from was Clemmings is playing both right and left guard spots now, it appears, along with some reps at tackle. So they don't really know where he's gonna be. I think he may ultimately stay at tackle, even though I think he would be an intriguing guard prospect. That would be kind of nice to have that left guard thing shored up. Because even if he can't play left guard, I'm pretty sure Fusco could play left guard, and we could put in Clemmings at right guard. So I feel like the guard situation will work itself out this year between Clemmings, Yankee, and Berger. The hope is to have probably Yankee win the job, and then eventually have Clemmings have be the replacement for Loadholt. So then that way we have, well, this is assuming Matt Khalil works out. So then we'll have Khalil, Yankee, Sullivan, Fusco, and Clemmings in the future years, and then have hopefully the fragile Kyle Rudolph. He needs to not do that anymore. It'd be nice to get more than about 6 games worth of Kyle Rudolph for once. I don't know, I think the last time he played the full season was the year he made the Pro Bowl and made the Pro Bowl MVP. So if he could do that more often, that'd be great. But I think that's ultimately when we drafted Pruitt, the other receiving tight end. So I feel like I said before, in terms of this tight end thing with adding Pruitt, I feel like Pruitt will make the roster. Ellison may not be. He's listed as a tight end, but I think he's actually used more as a fullback anyway. So I feel, and Chase Ford's kind of valuable. So we shall wait and see with that. Even though I feel like if they, I feel like Zach Lyon will beat him out for fullback, we may actually get rid of Rhett Ellison. That's what I'm thinking right now. But anyway, with Kendricks, they're saying that he could potentially be flipped out to the outside, which they're kind of using him as both right now, just kind of seeing where he fits better, I'm assuming. My thought is that he's going to end up being the middle linebacker because we have Greenway there still. Like, I know he's old and slow, but we do need some veteran presence on this starting roster here, like this starting lineup. And the fact that it looks like Waynes is coming along really, really well. Don't think Newman's going to be the stopgap in between Waynes, so we're just going to go straight to Waynes and Rhodes on the bookends there. So I think we do need a veteran presence on this lineup. And Chad Greenway and Harrison Smith will provide that. And then we'll have it at all 3 levels. We're going to have Harrison up there, Greenway in the middle there, with that second level, and then we're going to have B-Rob down at defensive end as the veteran presence. And Everson, I guess, if you really want to use it like that. I say B-Rob because he's older. But there's that. Let's see. So I actually don't know if Clemmings will end up being guard. I think if all the other guard prospects like that we do have don't really pan out and be starting guards, we may actually have to put Clemmings at guard strictly because of the potential that he has, which is so much greater than all the other guys that we got. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him at any spot at this point outside of center. If he ended up being a center, I'd be a little bit surprised, I won't lie. But I think right now he's either a right tackle or a left guard. I know that's not really saying too much, but it is what it is. So, geez. So in the comments of this video, it'd be nice to have some comments here. Try to see if you would prefer Clemmings as a developmental tackle, or try to throw him in at some guard this year. That'd be kind of, try to get a poll vote here. I don't know how to do a poll vote, but I'm going to just see the reaction to this if people start commenting. And then, yeah, let's also do it for Kendricks, outside or inside, because if he goes outside, we have to keep in mind, Greenway will probably be the middle linebacker. This is why I'm in favor of Kendricks being the middle linebacker, because then we're going to have Greenway for at least another year, and if he does retire, I know this is thinking too far ahead, but if he does retire, I either want Gerald Hodges on the outside, or I want to complete the tradition, draft Miles Jack out of UCLA. I remember seeing Jack a couple years ago when we drafted Barr. I didn't think we would draft Barr. I was really skeptical of that pick because he did not fit our system at all. So I was like, don't know how this is going to work. But Zimmer proved everyone wrong with that and proved that he was not a one-trick pony, which I gladly thank him for. But Miles Jack, I found him that same year. He was a freshman that year. And I also wanted Kendricks as well. I remember him too, flashing. But I thought Miles Jack was the best of the bunch. He's very instinctive. He's more instinctive than Kendricks. He's a little faster than Kendricks. And I think he may be a little stronger too. And I heard a rumor say that he actually gained 15 pounds of muscle. So I wouldn't mind Miles Jack. But anyway, if we're going to... So this is why I'm in favor of him being in the middle, though. Because then we can have... If Greenway does retire after this year, he said he may, I either want Hodges or Miles Jack in the other spot. So then we're going to have, obviously, Barr, Kendricks, and probably either, and in my perfect world, Hodges or Miles Jack. Which, if you haven't seen any Miles Jack, just look up his highlights right now. Like, look them up. They're insane. Very instinctive. Very, very fast. He also played running back. He's a bigger Shaq Thompson with better instincts. And he has more of a nose for the football, in my opinion. So, next year, if he does come out, he's only a junior. Watch for that man. He's kind of a sleeper right now to most of these people. Because I saw some, I did see some 2016 mocks. A little early for my taste. But, no Miles Jack in there yet. They will know who Miles Jack is eventually. But anyway, that's enough for the college football stuff. So who would you guys prefer to see as our left guard this season? That's the bigger question in my opinion, because pretty sure Kendrick's going to end up playing in the middle. We're going to have Greenway on the outside. So I will be looking at the comments, and I shall hopefully come up with more to say tomorrow night with the minicamp of day 3. So farewell. Don't forget to comment.